Why do we go soft during intimacy and what to do about it? That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm Shay, I'm a men's coach. I experienced performance anxiety for myself in the bedroom, and now I've helped men in every continent around the world, apart from Antarctica, to be able to get performance anxiety fixed so that we can feel normal again. So what's usually going on? I call it the 2 M's. It's usually either medical or mindset. Okay, let's try that again with the microphone in a new place. So we'll start with the medical side first of all, and a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but this is what I see come up the most often. First of all, if we've had an injury in that part of our body, or if we experience pain in that part of our body when it comes to intimacy, we absolutely want to be going and speaking to somebody, a health professional, if any of that is happening. Medication. It's really important if we're taking some kind of medication that we look at the side effects. Does it impact our intimate life? Usually from experience, this area of medication is not usually the one and only cause, but it's better to know and have awareness. And the obvious one, body function. So when we go to see the doctor, specific to these challenges, some of the tests they will do is our testosterone levels. They may also do something called a venous leak test or a Doppler test. But it also goes beyond this. A big reason for going soft, especially as we age, is actually our cardiovascular health. So we'll put that into the body function bucket. Okay, let's move on to mindset. By the way, I'm going to put something in the comments called the performance anxiety quiz. It's a free quiz. It's 10 yes or no questions that will show you, is this performance anxiety or is it something else? So if you can relate to what we're talking about, especially this mindset bit that we're about to come on to, just see if it feels relatable, and if it is, the quiz is the right next step. Okay, so number 1, stress. Stress, anxiety. It's obvious when we're experiencing stress and anxiety, whether it's specific to intimacy or our relationship, or even other areas of our life, business, family, it absolutely impacts how we show up in the bedroom. The bedroom side of us is the most vulnerable part of us that we show. But many of the guys that I work with are often in senior positions or have their own businesses. So imagine that there's been a tough day at work, or you've had to make difficult business decisions. This, of course, is going to impact us in our personal life, even though we don't want to admit that. Now, as men, what we often do is we think, oh my God, something's wrong with me. We don't necessarily connect the dots or want to think that the tough day at work is anything to do with what's going on in the bedroom. But then we get into this loop of overthinking. And let's move on to the next one here. Oh, we're jumping ahead a bit. We get into this loop of what's wrong with me? What's wrong with my body? What if I can ever fix this? What if I'm broken? If these thoughts feel relatable, it's more likely that what's going on here is a mindset. And the final one that I want to mention is past experiences. Whether intimacy challenges and going soft has happened recently, like in the last year, you can almost pinpoint the date of when this has started happening, or whether it's felt like intimate moments have just never really gone right from the start. There are without a doubt past experiences that haven't gone to plan, whether it's one or many. And this feeds into that loop, that cycle of pressure, that cycle of anxiety, basically like this. And this is a good thing that you've identified this, because it's showing you where to focus to be able to get this sorted. The brutally honest and challenging bit to hear is that watching more videos for weeks, months, years, in the hope that it's going to fix it, is not going to work. I was in that place for a long time too. If you felt like you were in that place, then head to the comments. I want you to take this free quiz. You will see your score, and then I will show you what needs to happen to be able to actually get this fixed so that you can feel back to normal again.